That's quite possible. However, you were the one that...
Oh, right. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. This is a familiar feeling, yet...
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. I was just trying to recall why...
Do you remember Mr.
We were headed to see how things...
Right.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally... They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor opened...
Sometimes force is...
That's right.
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them.
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken...
That's right.
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but you're... I've heard this name. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone...
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things...
We do?
Well, now...
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is...
My trial? Wait.
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now.
Oh?
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And as for the judge... huh?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind...
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every... After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler,
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good...
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you...
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and...
Ah, well...
How wonderful, Miss Navi!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her as everything is measured. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. And that.
My head.
Demoiselle,
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
don't be afraid. And
Absurd! Who are you to say that Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying? No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented on... The court will adjourn for the rest of the day.
Our thanks, Miss...
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that... this...
Malus... Silver...
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to...
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like—
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer.
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else.
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Moment of birth. Live, lament. Here. Worthless. Prepare to die, fool. Getting gear. Commencing cleanup. Frost is coming. Getting gear. Nada Kundala.
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Burst forth. Come into being. Live.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Burst forth! Frost is coming!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Boring! Useless! Disappear! Getting gear! Then reckoning! Pair! Getting gear! Frost is coming! Live! Useless!
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking! Come into being! Boring!
Adventure time!
Live!
Let's light it up! Off we... I'm going in!
Commencing cleanup! Getting gear! Pair! Getting gear! Lament! Here! Worthless! Useless! Worthless! Worthless! Going under! Pair!
Everybody stand back!
Getting gear! Come into being!
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
slates? It seems like they were...
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is...
The surrounding...
There's something written below. Let Paimon see.
It feels like someone left these slates and the...
That would fit the circle.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same.
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate.
Don't blame yourself, Mr.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true. Still...
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third.
Egeria, then. I had the previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies.
Did she herself commit that sin? And also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their...
But who would have created these slates and left these words?
It seems that any further clues will have to come.
In that case, there's no time to lose.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Let's split up here.
You still...
Just head back.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard traveler. I will go. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem?
She has long been harboring secrets, and will not get...
Alright.
I will be carefully
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Flivs...
We're finally back!
Welcome back.
Yay! And there's good food! Paimon's already starting to...
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
It's you two.
Mona?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just...
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a...
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpected. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't have...
yeah.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was... There was nothing for it, really. Nope. Although it is used by...
Wow!
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismagi...
Whoa, that's a...
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist.
Thrice as great? That's so... petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus.
Talk about it.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to...
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontaine.
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Altivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist. But on the flip side...
A visionary?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet... All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear...
Thanks, Mona! You're amazing as always!
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best!
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. But we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our fun... Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kinda sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. Boring!
you.